As we age, it is more and more important to stay physically active. Yoga is a wonderful way to stay flexible, to maintain balance, as well as to maintain strength and to increase our breathing capacity. But maybe you're reluctant to try yoga because you have a difficult time getting down on the mat. Or maybe you're afraid of falling because there's a lot of balancing poses in yoga. For this segment, we're going to be utilizing the chair to help alleviate all of those concerns and make yoga accessible to everyone. So here to assist me is my lovely assistant, Jude Luth. And Jude, if you would take a seat, please. The very first posture that we're going to be doing today is cat-cow. It's a wonderful pose that increases flexibility in the spine. And so on the inhale, we arch the back and bring the gaze up to the sky. And on the exhale, we round the back and bring the navel center in towards the spine. And then again, inhale and exhale. This is a dynamic posture that doesn't require any holds, but is very beneficial to the spine and helps you connect to your breath. On that note, the intercostal muscles in between the ribs are very important in maintaining breathing capacity. When they're loose and expanded and flexible, we are able to breathe deeper and be able to deal with stress a lot better. So to help us with this, we're going to be doing side stretch. Jude will raise his right arm above his head and stretch into his side, holding this posture for 10 to 15 seconds, making sure that he is inhaling and exhaling through the entire process. And then releasing. And he would do the same thing onto the other side. The next posture is going to focus on the hips. The hips are a particular place that get tight due to stress and due to sometimes sitting for long periods of time. So we're going to be doing figure 4 pose in the chair. We're going to bring our right ankle onto the top of the left thigh and then bring the chest down towards the shin, stopping wherever it is that you feel a stretch. Making sure again that we are breathing and again holding this for approximately 15 seconds. On the inhale, coming back up, and then dropping the right leg, we would do the same thing on the other side. So now we're going to transition into some standing poses, using the chair as a balancing support for our poses. The very first pose that we're going to do is tree pose. Tree pose is typically a balancing pose that is very intimidating for a lot of people who don't have really good balance, but with the chair we have all the confidence that we need. So for this pose, Jude will take his left heel and put it on the inside of the left ankle. Since we have the chair here, we can even be a little bit more playful and put it on our calf. From here, the opposite hand can go either to the side, can come to the heart center, or can extend overhead like tree branches. We'd hold this for about 10 to 15 seconds, again making sure we're still breathing. Dropping the hand and then the foot. The next pose that we're going to do is going to be Warrior One. This is a posture that increases strength and stability in the legs. So for this posture, we'd again hold onto the chair and bring the right foot behind us and drop the back heel. Holding again for 10 to 15 seconds or as long as is comfortable for you, making sure that we're breathing. Left hand comes up overhead and we hold, and then on the exhale bringing the arm down and the back foot will step up to meet the front into traditional standing pose or Tadasana. And then we do the same thing on the other side. And now we're going to come back to the chair and we're going to integrate a seated twist. Twists are the most detoxifying of all the postures. They're wonderful for the spine and they literally wring out the internal organs. So for this posture, Jude will put his left hand onto the right thigh, and then taking the right arm over the back of the chair, and we'll use it for leverage. On the inhale, he'll lengthen through the crown of the spine. Exhale, twisting just a tad more. Maintaining breath throughout the posture, holding for only, again, 10 to 15 seconds, and then releasing on the next exhale. And then we would come to the opposite side. The next posture is a wonderful posture simply to de-stress and to let go of any kind of anxieties or worries of the day. It's a forward bend where we literally just melt over the thighs. So on the exhale, Jude will bend at the hips as far as is comfortable, allowing the head to dangle and the shoulders to release. And then on the next inhale, coming back up. We can hold this pose for as long as is comfortable for us. And if we can't bring our chest all the way down to our thighs, we can also use a blanket on top of the thighs to simply melt over the blanket. Yoga is for everyone. It is something that can create flexibility, balance, and strength no matter your age. And with the proper use of props and modifications, it can be easy for you to attain all of these things no matter what years you're in. Namaste.